Hey friends, it's Amy Dove, the Keto Queen. I hope you're having a great day. We're home from work and we're making one of my favorite casseroles. I love casseroles. Guys, in the comments as you're jumping on, if you love a good creamy, cozy casserole, say love in the comments. That way I know who's a casserole fan and who's not. I love casseroles for a lot of reasons. They're fast, easy to whip up, throw in the oven while you're cleaning your kitchen or reading a book or catching up on TV or having conversations with your husband. They also are great because they're so delicious and you can use them for leftovers. So I love casseroles. This one is my green bean chicken casserole. It is so good. So you guys are going to love it. If you've had it already in the comments, let me know. And if it sounds delicious to you, go ahead and give me love in the comments and share this video. Share this video so we can show other people how easy it is to eat low carb and change your body and change your health. So right now we're cooking up some mushrooms because you can leave this out if you want to, but I love mushrooms in my chicken green bean casserole, guys. You have to try new things. Now, I will admit, I was in my 40s or like 38 years old when I tried my very first Brussels sprout. So I get it. Sometimes it takes a little while and some coaxing to try new things. But I love the little baby Bella mushrooms inside my casserole. Now, to eat a mushroom, just like to eat a mushroom, I'm not a big fan. But to make them taste delicious inside a casserole, yes, please, yes. So if you love mushrooms, in the comments say love mushrooms. And these are baby Bellas. And what I've done is take 1 tablespoon of butter. I sauteed or melted the butter, added the mushrooms, and we don't want them like super mushy. So I'm going to right now go ahead and add some minced garlic. And then we're going to put this casserole together so fast, y'all's heads are going to spin. So if it sounds good, give me some hearts in the comments. Share this video. Let me get my mincer for my garlic. Look at this, guys. I went to Kroger today and bought some garlic. It is gross. I don't even want to show it to you. I thought one of them looked gross, and then I opened it up, and like they're all gross. So I'm taking this back to Kroger tomorrow. Like that's a lot of money. I don't waste money on groceries, no ma'am. So I gotta take all of that back. Luckily, I had 1 more pouch of frozen garlic in my freezer. Otherwise, I would be out tonight. So you can use garlic powder if you want to, but I really love this green bean casserole, and I love the fragrance and the taste of some fresh garlic. So I'm going to mince a couple of cloves of garlic, or a few cloves. Completely up to you. You can use as many or as little as you like. These are kind of small, so I'm going to do a couple of them, or a few of them. And then, ow, that's hot. That skillet is hot. And we're going to move these mushrooms over to a mixing bowl in just a couple of minutes because we're fixing to mix all the ingredients together for a fast, delicious casserole. Let me wipe this off my hands. I'm kind of all over the place tonight. All right, so we've got our mushrooms. We are sauteing them in butter. And we just added some minced garlic, which is already smelling fantastic. Now, we are going to put this in the oven. I've got my oven on 350, and we're going to cook it for about 20 minutes. So you don't have to overcook the mushrooms. They're going to continue to cook inside the casserole. I don't want them crunchy, of course, but I don't like my vegetables mushy. Never. So that's up to you. You can cook them the way you like, but they are going to still be heated up in the oven. All right, so we've got our mushrooms. They look delicious. They smell delicious. I'm just going to keep them right here in this skillet. Another thing I did before I came live with you guys is I made my chicken. So just like last night, I took my chicken breast, cut it up into chunks, seasoned with salt, pepper, and cooked it in the skillet with butter. That's it. So I cooked up my chicken in the butter, and then I moved it out of the way, used the same skillet, so less mess, and added more butter, cooked my mushrooms. Now, guys, watch this. We're going to do this together. Are you ready? In the comments, give me some hearts if you're ready to make this casserole with me. Hey, Irene, how are you doing? Susie doesn't like mushrooms. It's okay, Susie. You can leave them out if you want to, but it gives it just a great extra flavor. You also can do very little, so you don't have to use a lot. I use a little 8-ounce carton of baby Bella mushrooms, and I think all mushrooms taste a little differently. I'm going to tell you another way I love mushrooms later. Okay. So I've got my casserole dish. I went ahead and just let my cream cheese sit out for a little bit and get a little soft. We have cream cheese, guys. We also are going to add a 1/2 cup of sour cream. So on the cream cheese, I used a whole 8-ounce block, of cream cheese. I'm going to spoon it out of here. I'm doing a 1/2 cup of sour cream. We're fixing to add some hot stuff to this and mix it all together. It's going to be ooey, it's going to be gooey, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. There's one thing I didn't get out of the refrigerator that we'll top it off with, and that is optional, which is Parmesan cheese. I love Parmesan cheese mixed with these seasonings in this casserole. Okay, so we got the cream cheese. We got the sour cream. We're gonna go ahead and add in our mushrooms. We're gonna put the hot stuff in there. It'll get that cream cheese a little softer. We're fixing to mix it all together. I know it doesn't look that wonderful yet, guys, but give me a moment. Trust me, it's gonna be awesome. All right, now we're gonna add that chicken. We're also gonna add that hot chicken to the hot chicken. Oh yeah, we're just gonna mix it all together. We're gonna add some seasoning. So I'm gonna do a half a teaspoon. Actually, I'm gonna do a full teaspoon, changing it up a little bit. I'm gonna do a full teaspoon of onion powder, a full teaspoon of garlic powder, and a full teaspoon of pepper. So you'll see there's very little seasoning because all we had was garlic and the mushrooms. The mushrooms itself has seasoning, and then salt and pepper and the chicken that we cooked up. This smells so good, y'all. I'm standing over it, and it smells so good. I could just eat it out of the pan just like this. I don't have to mix it. Ooh, this smells so good. I'm hungry. All right, we're gonna do a half a teaspoon of salt. So I got a full teaspoon of pepper, full teaspoon of garlic powder, onion powder, and a half teaspoon of salt. I'm using pink Himalayan salt, which is a whole lot better for us. All right, let me get a thick spoon. Instead of using that plastic spoon that's gonna bend, oh yeah, putting that hot food over that cream cheese helped it get softer a whole lot faster. Now we're gonna mix all of this together, and then we have 3 more things, and that's it, guys. We've got our green beans, because you wanna make it green bean casserole, you have to have green beans. And I'm gonna be using canned green beans tonight. You absolutely can use fresh green beans. If you use fresh green beans, I'm gonna highly recommend that you go ahead and at least halfway steam them. So steam them for a couple of minutes in the microwave or in a steam machine, and then add them to your casserole carefully so you don't mush them. If you put your green beans in here without them being cooked at all, it's gonna take your casserole forever in the oven, and we don't want that. There's no reason for that. So I'm using canned green beans. It just makes them cook a little faster. I've got my oven set to 350, and we'll cook this for right at 30 minutes. The longer you cook it, the softer your green beans are, whether you're using canned green beans or fresh. All right, so now we're just mixing in the green beans, and we have one more thing we're gonna mix in here, and that is almonds. Guys, I love slivered almonds in this recipe. So we're gonna do about a 1/4 cup inside the mix. And then we're going to do a little bit over the top when we're ready to add our cheese for the top layer. Now, if you want to do less, you absolutely can. There's not tons of carbs in almonds, but we are adding carbs to our casserole here. Guys, if this sounds good, give me some hearts. Now, I know some of you are not mushroom fans, but if you'll trust me and just taste this, you will absolutely enjoy it. It truly is a family favorite. Of course, there's not very much in my house that my family doesn't enjoy, but it really is a family favorite and so easy. One, again, thing that I love about casseroles is you can heat them up so easy. You can make leftovers with it if Ricky doesn't eat it all. Ricky's a big eater now. He's a growing man. He works out every single day for an hour in the gym, pumping all kinds of iron. By the time he gets home, he's hungry. So he probably will eat half of this. No lie. But he's not going to be home tomorrow, so I may eat some of it tomorrow night for dinner for leftovers. We'll see. All right, so we're just gonna smooth this out to make sure we got an even amount of casserole throughout the dish. Now, I used 2 cans of green beans. I don't know how much chicken I used. I just cut up some chicken breasts. I have more meat than vegetables because I'm making my husband happy. I would have used 3 cans of green beans. Of course, the more you use, the more seasonings you'll want in your casserole. All right, we're almost done. Almost done, guys. I had to taste it. So yummy. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, here is my fresh Parmesan that I opened last night and used. We're going to use it again tonight. Hey, Gail, how are you doing? Hey, Connie, I see Lourdes on here. Hey, Bridget, how are you guys? Hey, Mary, it sounds delicious. Yes, mushrooms would be a must for my family. And look, I'm not going to lie, I cannot even try to tell you guys stories. I was in my late 40s. I'm sorry, not my late 40s. I'm only 47 now. But I was in my late 30s, like late 30s, like 38, 39, early 40s. Before I was willing to actually try some new things. So I get it. I promise I get it. But just trying some new things is fun, right? And I think we should always have fun in life. When we have fun in life, we get to experience new things, we get to try new things, we get to grow, and we get to live, and we get to be able to teach people other things that never would have been open to it because you was never open to it. All right, so we're going to take a little bit more of these almonds and just put them over the top. You can crush them like I just did, or you can just leave them slivered. I bought the little slivered almonds. I love the almonds because it gives a little bit of crunch, a little bit of flavor. And then the last thing we're going to do is shred up this Parmesan as much as you want, or you can leave it off altogether. This is the casserole, other than whatever topping you want to add. Guys, look how good it is already. Is that not good? Look how delicious. Give me some hearts. I can't stop looking at it in the camera. It's so beautiful. Thank you, Lori. I feel so young. I am 47 though, but I feel so young. All right, let me get my cheese grater. We're going to take that Parmesan cheese I used last night, and we're going to grate just a little bit over the top. Now, you can use as much or as little as you want. The flavor of the Parmesan, together with the onion powder, the garlic powder, the mushrooms, and the chicken. And, I mean, guys, this all together is just fantastic. The richness of the cream cheese, the creaminess of the sour cream. Like, am I not making you all hungry? All right, we're going to use just a little bit because I don't want to overdo it on the Parmesan tonight. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. If you grate your own cheese, of course, it's going to taste better. And I always like to try to do that, especially if I'm making a casserole, because I just think it adds so much texture and flavor to the dish. I sound like a professional, don't I? Do I feel like a professional over here? All right, look at here. Look at that. See how much different it looks just by shredding that Parmesan on? It looks amazing. I'm 47, Lourdes. Actually, let's see. Y'all have to do the math. They always say the older you get, the easier it is for you to get your age. And I always have to get a calculator out. So I'm 47 now. I'm pretty sure I'm already 47. I think I turned 48 in November. My birthday is 1977. So if it was 77, I'll be turning 48 this year. Is that right? All right. Yes, it's another delicious looking dish there, Debbie. So guys, give me some hearts if this looks good. I'm going to really quickly. I always like to do this in my casserole dish. If you don't take that excess seasoning or sauce or whatever that gets on the side, this is my dish, y'all. I'm not sharing with nobody. It's just mine and Ricky eating it. If it was you coming to visit, I would use a paper towel, I swear. But I'm gonna get the extra sauce off the edge, because if you don't, it just burns while it cooks, and you got a mess when you're cleaning up. I hate cleaning, so look at that. All right, one more paper towel. Into the oven it goes, guys, on 350 for 25 to 30 minutes until your green beans are ready. I'm 47 years young. Yes, Anna? Let's see. It's going to be an absolutely delicious dinner. I'm going to move this over just a second to see if you guys have any questions for me. I haven't sat down in a long time just to see if you guys have questions for me. So let me just scoot over here. If you have any questions related to keto, low carb living, lifestyle change, healthy habits, like I would love to know what your questions are. November what? Mine is the 21st. I see Emily's is the 7th. And I love to celebrate the whole month of November as an homage to me. I love to celebrate anything though. Yes, I will be 48, Lisa said. Thank you, Lisa, for checking out the math for me. Yes, this is going to be so delicious. Guys, if you have any questions for me, let me know in the comments. If you are new to my page and you don't have my getting started tips yet, and you want them, say getting started. Like, I'm going to share with you exactly what I did back in 2018 when I started my journey, which was strict keto in the beginning. And then I was like, no, this is not going to work. Like, I did not want anything strict in my life. I do not want a diet. I want to live into my 80s feeling amazing. And I want to have confidence, and I want to have energy, and I want to just feel good. Like, I want to age better longer, right? Who wants to age better longer? If you want to age better longer or live better longer, let's say that. If you want to live better longer, say getting started in the comments. I would love to give you my tips, which includes how to look at your meals to make them the best meals you can. And then also to share with you the drinks that I use. Hey, Sandra, did you miss it, honey? I just put my recipe in the oven. Just put it in the oven. I'm cooking my green bean chicken casserole, and it's so delicious. Cindy, I see that, and I absolutely will be doing that. Debbie said you were born and I was graduating high school in 77. Isn't that funny? I love it. I love it. Hey, that's okay, because my mom was also graduating high school in 76. Actually, somewhere around there. I think, or 77. She actually graduated the same year that I was born. So that's pretty awesome. I go through a lot of paper towels too, Kelly. You should see my laundry room. I keep them stacked full of paper towels. So guys, if you want to live better longer and you want my getting started tips, say getting started so I can get them to you. If you already have them, perfect. That's awesome. I'm doing the same thing that I've been doing for all these years, for 6 years. There it is, Sandra. For 6 years, I've been doing the same thing. And guys, I moved from a size 12 to a 4-6 and I've been maintaining almost the entire 6 years. So if you get these tips and you actually put them into place, and you keep your life super simple, I can guarantee you're going to feel amazing and you're going to see results, especially if you're using my drink. So if you want those getting started tips, say getting started. I would love to help you guys. And I'm going to jump off and start cleaning up my kitchen since I don't have any questions coming through. Oh, do you have any flourless bread recipes? Emily, I love, it's not flourless. My favorite bread substitute is what I call the mayo shuffle. It does have like 1 tablespoon of almond flour, 1 tablespoon for a whole sandwich. So if that sounds okay to you, I would love to send you the recipe. I just love the mayo shuffle. It's soft, just like normal bread. I use it for sandwiches. I use it for breakfast. I use it for anything that needs bread. And I love it. It's so easy. And I usually like quadruple the recipe. So if you want it, just put mayo shuffle in the comments and I'll send you the recipe. It's so easy. Like I love it and I use it all the time. You guys, if you follow my page, you've probably seen it a gazillion times because I love it. Any other questions? Cindy was 20 when I was born. I love it. You guys have got to make sure you're sharing my videos because I want to help you and I want to help your grandchildren. I want to help your daughters. Like I want to help you. So make sure you share all of my videos. If you haven't already, guys, make sure you share this one. If I've ever been an encouragement to you, if I've ever shared a great recipe with you, if you've ever been inspired by anything you see on my page, make sure you share my videos. That is my personal request to all of my friends who follow the page. So hit share if you haven't already and give me some hearts in the comments if this meal sounds delicious. Guys, I'm going to jump off. You have a great night. And if I can help you with anything, just let me know. Bye.